Lecture number 12, Proofing, Comments and Collaboration, the Review tab. Welcome to this lecture on the Review tab in PowerPoint. Now that you have learned how to design and format your slides, it's time to polish and review your presentation before sharing it with others. The Review tab helps you proofread your content, collaborate with others, and manage feedback, especially useful when working in teams or getting input from instructors or clients. Objectives of this lecture. By the end of this session, you will be able to use the spell check and thesaurus tools to proof your presentation, add, read, and reply to comments, compare and merge versions of a presentation, understand the basic accessibility checker for inclusive design. Let's walk through the key sections of the review tab step by step. Proofing tools. The first group on the left is proofing, which includes, we just go to this review tab. Here you can see the first group is proofing, which says spelling and thesaurus. Spelling. Click this to run a spell check on your slides. PowerPoint will suggest corrections and allow you to ignore or fix each one. For example, let's go to the second slide. Here you can see I have intentionally changed the spelling of a word and it is red underlined, which means that this word has incorrect spellings. So we'll just run a spell check and we'll just click on this spelling. Here you can see it just suggests us that what word could be replaced, like anywhere or any here. So I just want to go with anywhere. Click on that and click on this change. So spell check complete. Here you can see the word was replaced as anywhere, the correct ones. So this is how a spell check runs in a Microsoft PowerPoint. Thesaurus. Use this to find synonyms and improve word choice. Great for avoiding repetition or making your word more engaging. For example, I just want to use a different word for this particularly. So I'll just click on this word by using mouse and I'll just click on this thesaurus and it gives me all these alternative words, like for particularly it gives me exceptionally, intensely, acutely, especially, specifically, remarkably, outstandingly, and all these options available. So it just enhances the vocabulary of a presentation and gives a good impression of the presenter as well. So this is how a thesaurus runs in a Microsoft PowerPoint. Language. Under the language group you can and just go to this language. Okay, it gives me two options, like translate and to select a language as well. To choose the language, for proofing tools such as spell check and all others, as we are working in English, but for example I just want to go with a different one, so I just go with this one, or set proofing language. Here you can have all these options available and there are different versions of English as well if you want to choose any of these. So I can just I just want to go with this English as United States and press OK. So the spell check and the thesaurus run will be according to this English of American version or United States version. Set proof language. Useful if you're working in different language or need to review non-English text. For example, if I was working in a different language, so I can just change this according to this document or the presentation I'm working on. Translate, a helpful feature to translate a selected text using Microsoft Translator. We'll just select this text, go to this language section, click on translate, translate selected text, and just press yes. So it asks us that in what language do we really want it to be translated. For example, I just want to go with French. Okay, so I click on this and it gives me the translation for the French. So here you can see this text has been changed to French. So I can just insert it in the place of English, although I don't want that right now, but you can use this feature as like this, as I have implemented. So this is how translation works in Microsoft PowerPoint. Comments. This is where collaboration really shines. The comments group allows you to add new comments. Click this to add a note to any part of the slide for feedback or reminder. For example, if I just want to add a comment at the end of this paragraph, I click on the new comment and here you can see I just want my team members to review it and share your feedback. So this is how you can just add, and you can just press on the screen and this becomes a box which can be shown to the team members or the colleagues you are working with and you can just see the comments as well when you just press on it. And if you just close this window, here the box is still available, and when you just click it, then this sidebar will be appeared to see all the comments and replies of your colleagues or the instructor as well. So this is how you can add a comment as well. But if you want to delete a comment, you just click on this slide, you just close this sidebar, right click on this, and here's the option called delete comment, or you can add a new comment as well. So if I just want to delete this, I just go with this one, and now you can see there is no comment on this slide anymore. So this is how you can add or delete a comment in Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. Use comments to ask questions, give suggestions, or leave reminders for yourself or teammates. Accessibility. Finally, PowerPoint offers an accessibility checker to help you design presentations that are usable for people with visual or other impairments. This tool will point out things like missing slide titles, low contrast text, or images without alternative text. For example, for that, I can just go with check accessibility as well, or at the taskbar of this PowerPoint presentation, I have an option as well. When you click on this, it gives us all the suggestions that should be fixed. For example, it just gives us the suggestion that duplicate slide title. For example, we have used the same title for two different slides. We can just click on it, and here you can see the images title has been used on the second slide as well and on the third slide as well. So it is repeated. So it just want us to change it. For example, I just want to go with online class. So here you can see it has been fixed, but still we have missing audio or video subtitles and missing alternative text as well. So we just need to fix it. So this is how accessibility checker works in a Microsoft PowerPoint. It's a great habit to run the accessibility checker before finalizing your presentation, especially for professional or academic use.